sweeping pigeon, same thing. You
I'd say like 45 degrees where it wants to sit.
All right, testing. Can we get a 1? Can we get a 2? Can we get a 3? Audio check. Okay. Be where we're at. Okay, we have 15 days left in the 30-day front split challenge, 30-day split challenge to build hip and hamstring strength and flexibility. So if you have not already yet gone to the app or to the web app and started your practice for free, please make sure you do that. The challenge is free through the month of January only. So if you go in, make an account, subscribe to that and or like download the program, you will have that for as long as you have your Turning Strawberry account. After January 31st, starting February 1st, the 30-day split challenge will be exclusive to studio members only. So if you have a studio membership, you don't have to worry about doing anything. If you want to enroll in a studio membership, then do that. And then you also don't have to worry about doing anything. But if you want access to the program for free, just make sure you enroll before the end of January. So with that being said, we've got 15 days left, which also means we're 15 days into January. So just kind of a check-in on how those health resolutions are going. Maybe those resolutions to be more mindful, to spend some more time in the kitchen, working on clean nutrition. Hopefully everything is going well, going strong. But we're going to work to clear our mind and just kind of dump all of those thoughts for the next 30 to 45 minutes as we move through our practice, bringing our awareness into our bodies. We take a big inhale, grounding down through all 4 corners of the feet, and exhale into place. Taking a few more breaths here. Big inhale. And exhale completely. Maybe we close our eyes as we turn our attention inwards, feeling the knees stack over the ankles, and drawing the core in, belly button to spine. We feel the hips align over the knees. As we release the shoulders away from the ears, maybe we lift the chin to open the throat as we extend the crown tall. One more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, circle sweeping the arms high overhead. And exhale, swan diving down into a forward fold. Fingertips reach down towards the mat. We're going to inhale into a halfway lift, sending that tailbone straight out behind us, flattening through the spine, and we're going to hold here. Bringing rhythm into our breath. Big, deep inhales, expanding through the belly. Even controlled exhales, hollowing out the lungs. With every inhale, we reach the crown further towards the top of the mat. And with every exhale, we ground down through the heels, keeping the weight distributed evenly through all 4 corners of the feet. We're going to take one more big inhale here, lifting tall, send the tailbone back, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees. We're going to gently roll up to a standing position, shrugging the shoulders up by the ears as we exhale into Tadasana. Inhale, circle sweep the arms high overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale completely. Holding Uttanasana, forward fold. We engage our quadriceps, pulling up on the kneecaps. Releasing the neck, the gaze is soft between the knees. We hold here. Controlling the breath. We take one more big inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale, bend the knees. We gently roll back up to a standing position. Tucking the tailbone under, we gently roll vertebrae by vertebrae. As we exhale into Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms overhead. And exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, we're going to step gently back to Chaturanga. Bend elbows. Inhale, flip the toes, upward facing dog. As we exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the gaze, bend the knees, rolling forward. We're going to step or float to the top of the mat. Exhaling into the forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms go overhead. And exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, Chaturanga. We're going to take another vinyasa here. Move at your own pace. And we'll meet back in a standing position. And exhale to Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift here. And exhale, we're going to hold it in a high plank. Pushing the mat away, feeling the palms of the hand push down into the mat, finding width across the scapulas. Maybe on the next inhale, we move to our tippy toes, bringing a slight bend into the wrists. Strong and straight through the elbows, we hold here, engage the core, pull in. Feel the quads heat up, feel the shoulders heat up, feel the core be nice and strong. One more big inhale here. And exhale, rock it back. Feel the calves stretch. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. One more time. Inhale, rock forward. And exhale, lower down through Chaturanga, holding strong. And exhale, down to the mat. Inhale, coming to the tops of the feet, we lift to Bhujangasana, Cobra pose, lifting the chest, drawing the elbows together. Hips are soft, legs are soft. As we inhale, we open the heart. Maybe the gaze is slightly lifted. Maybe our focus is on our third eye. As our torso moves with every breath. Maybe we use the lungs to push us higher into the bend. We take one more big inhale here. And exhale, release completely. Allow the spine to melt. Allow the body to relax as we take a few breaths here. On the next inhale, planting the hands right by the ribs, we exhale and lift, pushing the mat forward, rolling the shoulders back, draw the elbows together, and maybe we lift a little bit higher, Cobra Pose round 2. Squeezing the elbows together, push the mat forward. Feel the shoulder blades come together and scrape down the spine. As the shoulders drop away from the ears, crown stretches tall, maybe the chin lifts. Releasing any tension in the glutes. We allow the lower body to simply melt into the earth. Smooth, controlled breath here. We take one more big inhale and exhale, release completely. Bhujangasana should be a very gentle posture. If you feel any type of pinching or pain in the lower spine, then simply come down from the pose. Only lift as far as you can to feel the stretch. We shouldn't feel any tension or pain. On the next inhale, bringing the hands back to the rib cage, we exhale, push forward on the mat, and lift a little higher. Last time. Maybe we work to straighten the arms, feeling the abdominals stretch here. Nice big front body stretch. Keeping the hips soft, keeping the glutes relaxed. We allow our hips to melt down towards the earth. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Extend the top body long. Focusing on the breath, we take a few more big inhales here. Smooth, controlled exhales. Feeling the belly expand. And as you exhale, pressing up a little higher. One more big inhale. And exhale, release completely. Taking a few breaths here. Allowing the spine to neutralize and the muscles to melt. Keeping control over the breath. One more big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we lift, planting the hands into a forearm position, getting ready for forearm plank. Coming to the tops of the toes, exhale and lift. Holding here, nice and strong, engaging the core, driving down with the elbows. Shoulders are stacked directly over the elbows. So as we push into the earth with our elbows, we stretch and expand across the shoulders and across the back. Nice and powerful here. Squeeze the tummy tight. We don't want to lift into a teepee here. Staying nice and flat. We're going to take one more big inhale here. And exhale, rock to the right side. Forearm side plank, left side. Inhale like a bow, draw the left arm high towards the sky. Coming to the knife edge of the right foot. Maybe the left foot stacks directly on top. And we hold here. Keeping the body nice and in line. Think of like fitting into a toaster. We don't want to rock too open. We don't want to rock too closed. Nice, strong, energetic line from the elbow into the shoulder, across the back, and reaching up towards the sky. Maybe the gaze turns towards the left hand. As we take one more big inhale, reach nice and tall. Lift the hips and exhale back to center. Hold here. Smooth, controlled breath. We take rest in the shoulders here. One more big inhale. And exhale, side plank, left side. Maybe the left hand turns down towards the earth to stabilize as the right arm extends high, lifting the hips. We punch the hand towards the sky and hold here. Feeling the left side obliques fire up. We lift the hips a little higher and we hold. Staying active through every part of our body. We take one more big inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Hold here. Squeeze the quads. Feel the legs fire up. Draw the abdomen in. Activate the core. One more big inhale. And exhale. Slowly release down to the mat. You can tuck your arms underneath your head to gently rest here. Or maybe you release the arms down by your side body, allowing one cheek to come to the mat as we release completely. We're going to take one more big inhale here and exhale. Inhale, bringing the hands back under our chest, coming into a forearm supported position. On the next inhale, drawing the right heel towards the right glute. Doing a hamstring curl here, we pull it in, squeezing as tight as we can to draw it in as much as we can, utilizing just the hamstring. One more big inhale. And exhale, shifting the weight into the left hand. Inhale, sweep the right arm back, grabbing for the right ankle. We're going to pull the heel into the glute. Maybe the hand comes to the outside of the right foot, working down towards the ankle as we move into Ardha Dhanurasana, half bow pose. As a preparatory position, we're going to straighten the shoulders out, pulling the heel into the glute. Nice deep quad stretch here. One more big inhale. And on the exhale, we lift, kicking the right leg back into the hand. We lift into the arch. Driving the heel towards the sky, kicking back into the palm of the hand. Smooth, controlled breath here. Keeping the knee from splaying open, trying to keep it in line with the hip. We take one more big inhale here, drive it up higher. And exhale, release. Coming all the way down to the mat. On the next inhale, coming into a preparatory plank pose with the arms, we lift the torso. Exhale, ground down into place. Inhale, draw the left heel into the left glute, squeezing that left hamstring. We're doing a curl here. Careful not to get a hamstring cramp. Hips are square, shoulders are square. Maybe we draw the chest open as we continue to drive that left heel into the glute. Again, this is a contraction in the hamstring. We're isolating that muscle here. The right leg is firmly grounded into the mat. Tops of the toes are nice and loose. We're going to take one more big inhale and exhale, rocking into the right hand. We sweep the left arm back, big inhale here, and grab for the left toes. Maybe we walk the fingers down towards the ankle as we draw into a preparatory position for Ardha Dhanurasana, second side. Working into a nice deep quad stretch here. Working to pull that heel into the glute. Still keeping the hip bones firmly grounded into the mat. We slowly work to square off the shoulders. Maybe we engage the right leg, squeeze the quad, grounding down through the top of that right foot. We take a big inhale here, flex the left toes, and exhale, we lift. Ardha Dhanurasana, second side. The lifting action is engaged by driving back. We're kicking back with that left foot. Kicking into the fingers, kicking into the hand. We're drawing that left thigh in, trying to keep the knee in line with the left hips as we keep the shoulders square, hips grounded. With every inhale, we lift the chest. With every exhale, we kick back even deeper. Smooth, controlled breath. We take one more big inhale, kick a little higher, and exhale, release. Coming down to the mat, we release completely. Great job. On the next inhale, lift the head, planting the hands right by the lower rib cage. Inhale, coming to the tops of the toes. Exhale, push back into a tabletop position. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, rock back into Balasana, child's pose. Allowing the forehead to sink down towards the mat. First, we're going to push the mat forward, curling the tailbone under, trying to drive our seat down to the tops of our heels. One more big inhale here, rounding out through the back. Feel the lower spine release before we release the upper back. Exhale, release completely. One more big inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, rocking forward, coming into a tabletop position. We exhale into place. Inhale, kick the right foot back. And exhale, curling it through, we step beside the right hand. Inhale, shift the weight forward. And exhale, we're going to walk that left foot back, moving into lizard pose. Nice and wide here. Big inhale, open that right knee. And exhale, maybe we drop down to the forearms. Hold it here. As we move through some of these lower body asana, we're going to give our body time to open up into the posture. Keeping control of the breath. With every inhale, we create space. And with every exhale, we settle in a little deeper. One more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, flip to the top of the left toes. And exhale, one smooth motion, push back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the gaze, bend the knees. We're going to step or float to the top of the mat. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms go overhead. And exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, rolling forward. We come back down to a tabletop position. Inhale, push the mat away, engage the shoulders. And exhale, sweep that left foot up. Coming into lizard pose, second side. Gently walking the right knee back. Keeping the knee and the feet in line with the hip. We take a big inhale here, push the hips forward. And exhale, we lower down to our forearms. Settling into the posture. Maybe we allow the left knee to drop open as we allow the hips to sink down towards the mat. Smooth, controlled breath here. As we inhale, we gently lift the gaze to reach forward, leading with our heart. Nice and flat across the chest. We try to keep our torso flat with the earth. Take one more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, bringing the hands back under the shoulders. We flip to the back. We flip to the top of the right toes and press up, exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the gaze, bend the knees as we step or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms overhead. And exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach high. And exhale, we fold. We're going to take a vinyasa and meet back in a seated position. Bringing the soles of our feet together for Baddha Konasana, bound to angular butterfly pose. We inhale, sit up nice and tall, grounding through the sit bones, drawing the heels close to our pelvis. Sit up nice and tall. And exhale, we forward fold, leading with the chest, chin is lifted. We hinge from the hips. Maybe our hands work to hold the soles of our feet together as we relax into the fold. With every inhale, we straighten the spine, reaching the crown tall. And with every exhale, we sink in a little deeper. One more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, slowly rise. As we exhale, extending the feet long into Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, draw the thighs together. And exhale, we fold, reaching the peace fingers out. Maybe we grab for the big toes. Maybe if the mobility is there, we walk the fingertips over the tops of the toes to press our palms into our soles, flexing the toes back towards our forehead. And maybe, if this feels really good, we take a big inhale here, lengthening through the spine, and exhale, wrapping the hands around the outside of the feet. We take a bind. Gaze is soft over the tops of the toes. We keep the gaze lifted to lead with the chest. Inhale, flare the tailbone out behind us, flatten through the lower spine. And exhale, sink a little deeper. We're going to take one more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, begin to rise. And exhale, maybe you scoot the seat forward on the mat as we unwind vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling back into a supine position. Big inhale. And exhale, release both feet long. Inhale, draw the right knee into the core, wrapping the arms around the shin. We pull the knee into the chest, pointing the right toes. We ground the left leg firmly into the earth. Big inhale here. And exhale, drive the left shoulder down into the mat. Hold for one more big inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale, release the right hand. We're going to reach down and grab the right big toe. Big inhale, draw the hips open, driving the right shoulder into the mat. And exhale, extending the heel towards the sky. Supta Padangustasana, right side. Staying active in the left leg. Grounding the left calf into the mat, maybe the left hamstring. As we drive the right heel towards the sky. Big inhale. And exhale, pull the right hip and the right shoulder back down to the floor. Smooth, controlled breath. Inhale, hollow out the belly. And exhale, drive the heel a little taller. One more big inhale here. And exhale, we're going to open wide, keeping the left side grounded. We're going to hinge through the hip, rotating open. Gaze goes over the left shoulder as the foot drops open to the right side. Big breaths here. Engage the hamstring, engage the quad. Squeezing the right leg, we stay active all the way through. Big inhale here. And exhale, drive the heel forward as we flex the toes back. Smooth, controlled breath. We take one more big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, release the right leg down to the floor. Inhale, draw the left knee into the core, ground down with the right leg, wrapping the hands around the left shin. We pull the knee into our abdomen, pointing the left toes. We take a few breaths here. Feeling the deep stretch through the inner thighs. We warmed up for this. Lizard helped to open our hips. And now we're driving in a little bit deeper. One more big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, flex the left toes, reaching the left fingertips. Down we grab for the big toe. Big inhale here, drop the hip open, draw the left shoulder back to the mat. And exhale, drive through the heel, extending to Supta Padangusthasana, left side. Staying strong and grounded through the right side body. Maybe we point the right toes as we take a big inhale here, driving through the left heel. And exhale, pull the left shoulder back down to the mat. Staying flat through the entirety of the back. Feeling the hip draw back into the socket. Maybe the right hand rests gently on the right hip bone. Just a nice little tactile feedback, helping to keep that right side grounded. As we breathe, we hollow out the belly, creating more space through the backside body. We're going to take one more big inhale here. And exhale, dropping that left leg open. We send the gaze over the right shoulder, opening wide. Continue to straighten the leg, driving the left heel towards the side wall. Squeezing the quads, squeezing the hamstrings, feeling our hip flexors squeeze and engage. Maybe we feel the glute activate as we stretch open the inner thigh. Continuing to flex the toes actively back towards our center body. We deepen the calf stretch. Lifting up on the kneecap, we straighten the leg even more. So we take a big inhale and exhale, releasing wide. Keeping the right side body grounded. We take one more big inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale, drawing the left leg back to center. Gaze rotates back to center. We exhale and release the left leg long. Inhale, draw both knees together into the center body, wrapping the arms around the shins, pulling the body into one big final hug. Drawing the forehead into the knees, pointing the toes, squeezing everything together. We exhale into Savasana. Feet go wide, palms face up right by our side bodies as we maybe work the shoulder blades under the back. As we gently close the eyes, we release control of the breath and allow our bodies to just be. Slowly, we begin to deepen the breath as we gently bring awareness back into the body. Maybe we softly wiggle the fingers, softly wiggle the toes. And on the next inhale, we gently open the eyes. Feel free to remain in this position for as long as you would like. But when you are ready, we're going to meet back in an easy seat. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. On the next inhale, we're going to bring the hands together, thumbs come to third eye. And exhale, we bow. Do your practice, and all is coming. Namaste.